The Busy Song of the Garden. Bud was a little boy who loved to explore the garden, but he did not love the sound of a bee-zee-zee. Whenever a fuzzy yellow neighbor flew too close, Bud would scramble away and hide behind the large, cool leaves of the hosta plants. To Bud, that sound meant trouble was coming. That neighbor was Althea. She was a very busy bee with a jacket made of golden yellow fluff and 6 tiny, nimble legs. Althea wasn't looking for someone to sting. She was much too focused on her morning chores. She spent her days visiting every flower in the garden, searching for a sweet sip of nectar. One afternoon, Bud peeked through his fingers and saw Althea land on a petal right in front of him. "Please don't sting me," Bud whispered, his voice trembling. Althea stopped her buzzing and looked at him with her large, shiny eyes. "I'm much too busy to sting," she hummed softly. "I have a very important job to do for the whole world." Althea flew to a nearby flower and began to wiggle around inside it. When she came out, she was covered in tiny specks of yellow dust. "This is pollen," Althea explained. "I am a garden messenger. I carry this dust from one flower to another. Without my help, the flowers wouldn't be able to make seeds or grow big and strong." Bud stood up and looked around the garden. He saw the tall sunflowers, the bright bluebells, and the climbing roses. He had never realized that all these beautiful colors were there because of Althea and her friends. "So, you help the flowers grow?" Bud asked, his eyes growing wide with wonder. "That's right," Althea buzzed, leading Bud over to a patch of greenery near the fence. She pointed her tiny leg toward a plump, juicy red strawberry resting on the soil. "Without bees to move the pollen, you wouldn't have these sweet treats to eat. No strawberries, no apples, and no pumpkins for Halloween." Althea began to move in a strange, wiggly pattern in the air. This was her waggle dance. She was using her body to tell all the other bees in the hive exactly where to find the best flowers. "We all work together like a big team," she said. "We make sure the earth stays green and the cupboards stay full." Bud listened to the bee-zee-zee-zee again. This time, it didn't sound like a scary warning. It sounded like a happy song, the sound of someone working hard to help the planet. He realized that Althea was just a helpful neighbor who wanted the same things he did, a beautiful, healthy garden to live in. Bud decided he wanted to be part of the team too. He found a small trowel and carefully planted a new sprout of lavender in the corner of the garden. "This is for you, Althea," Bud said proudly. Althea circled the new plant, her wings humming a song of thanks. "It's perfect," she buzzed. As the sun began to set, painting the clay sky in shades of orange and gold, Bud waved goodbye to his new friend. "See you tomorrow, Althea," he called out. He wasn't afraid of the buzzing anymore. He knew that as long as the bees were busy, the world would be a beautiful, delicious place to be.